Hey love bugs, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley if you're tuning in for the first time, and I got my hands on a 250% density Mongolian wig. This one comes courtesy of Curlyme collection. I'll have a direct link in the description box, but as you guys can see, she's nice, she's long, she's full, she's giving, and of course we executed her with no parting at all. Sometimes this is hard to achieve, especially with long full textures. It definitely sometimes will give like super wiggy, super boxy, super duper like Barbie doll hair. But as you guys can see, we were able to pull it off very tasteful. Now, if you don't want curly hair, of course you have different options with this company. So be sure to check the description box for a link to this wig, and you'll also be able just to navigate their site and just see what else they have to offer. And again, no parting sometimes looks just as good, if not better, than with parting. So today I'm going to be showing you how to achieve this and make it look super nice and natural and a vibe, and not, you know, too wiggy or too like Barbie doll-ish, if you will. So if you're interested in seeing how we got this look, seeing how we styled this hair and all of that, you can keep on watching. Don't slip on the trail. Don't slip on the trail.
Tempo, tempo. Can you keep up with my tempo? Tempo. Yeah, blowing up, C4. I just hit the Mike Jackson on my tiptoes. Oh yeah, I know we go wherever that wind blows. The endo. Don't slip on the trail. Don't slip on the Don't slip on the trail. High key, I know.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record, yeah. For the record, yeah. For the record, yeah. For the record, for the record, yeah. For the record.
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never out of my lane. Feel like you the one and I'm on one. So what it's gonna be? Baby, squad up, we finna go deep. Riding on a team, got what you need. Baby, won't you keep me company? Give me something to do when I get lonely. I got something for you when we get home. If you let me put it down, when I hit the town, you should slide on me. Keep your minds on me. On try, baby, I think you should side with me.
from the get-go, bet your bitch go for me.
Okay, my babies. So I love the way this one came out. This one is super beautiful, super full. I love the way all of the information is on the packaging. So today we are doing a water wave, 250% density Mongolian 30-inch lace wig, and I will say that this one definitely has not disappointed. It has been a while since I've done Mongolian hair, and I am absolutely in love. It is a 13x4 lace wig. You guys know that 4 inches of parting space is pretty much standard. Of course, I think we all prefer like 6 to 8 inches, but for this one, I had already known that I didn't want to do a part at all. I feel like I always do bust down middle part. I really didn't want a middle part. I really didn't want to do a side part. I just wanted no part at all. So typically when I do no part at all, I take a little extra time on the tweezing on the hairline, specifically in the front, so that it can just not be too perfect or boxy. I like for it to be like broken up and just present itself as a little bit more natural, and I think I executed it pretty well. I went back to a oldie but goodie conditioner. The smell definitely was nostalgic. I remember the beginning of my YouTube days before I even actually was a creator, and just when I used to just watch the influencers, especially like the natural hair community. I always think about You Love Megs and so many other divas that were here that used to, you know, share their natural hair care tips. And of course, we all started the hair care routine. The hair care routine, the natural hair care routine, was a thing way before the skincare routine was. And one of the go-to holy grails was the not what am I talking about? The Herbal Essence Hello Hydration, and it was the blue one. So today I was in Target and I seen this, and one thing that I noticed is it says 0% parabens, which is important nowadays. The other day, I think there was a news article that came out that said that there are products, parabens and such, chemicals that are in a lot of hair care products that are pretty much marketed for Black women, that are linked directly to like cancer and pretty much Black women getting sick, whereas with other races they may be able to use the same product and not be able to get sick. So one thing I've been noticing a little bit more is amongst the millions of hair products that I have, that parabens are a no-no. So even though this is a lace wig and not my real hair, it just was a bonus that it said 0% parabens in the height of like all of the wokeness that is going on in the world. And again, the smell just reminds me of my law firm days before I was a mom, before I met my husband, before I started YouTube, when I just was, you know, plain old me, solo dolo. I remember using this always on my natural hair and just loading it up for my co-washes and my you know, moisture routines or whatever the case may be. So the smell just reminds me of those days, and it definitely worked amazing on this hair. You guys know typically whenever I do curly or wavy textures and I put like wet like leave-in products, I'm typically a Aussie Moist girl, a mousse of any sort, especially mine from bedeck.com, shameless plug, or I'll go with something like the Cantu leave-in. So I just wanted to pretty much today pick up a couple of products that would switch up the routine a little bit and introduce some new things so that it's not always mundane or the same thing. So I'm happy I picked this one up. It definitely gave a beautiful texture. I did go in and like do a great job at like really using the dimming brush to define the curls, but because like after the fact I kind of moved it around without letting it set, I kind of got to go back in and like redefine it if I want that. But that just doesn't represent like my natural texture or what looks natural for me. So I kind of like the fact that it kind of like pulled apart and it's just giving more of a natural vibe. You can see the vibe right here of what it was with the dimming brush, but you can see it's softened up and it's just moved around and just gives more of a fluffy vibe, which again just looks a little bit more natural to me. The hair is nice and full, and as I mentioned, this is 250% density. and I would say it definitely does not disappoint. With it being very hot this summer, I don't feel like this is going to just like weigh me down too much. But we are in the season of the banana clip, so I am very quick to just throw it up and pin it back here with a clip, put it in a ponytail, put it in a bun, or whatever the case may be. But typically I'm just so used to wearing my extensions that, like, you know, we all talk about like, oh, this is summer friendly, oh, this is fall friendly. But honestly, I don't care if it's 100 degrees, 200 degrees. I'm typically not that person that, like, if it's hot outside, like the first thing I do is complain about the hair. I just try to get in the air condition and call it a day, because I'm gonna wear the style, the hair, or whatever it is that I am feeling for that moment. And I'm just not someone who just is gonna sit out in 100-degree weather for no reason at all. So as mentioned, this one did come from Curlyme, and this is the Curlyme collection. They have some beautiful packaging. If I'm not mistaken, this is probably my first time working with this company, and they definitely did not disappoint. The packaging is strong and sturdy and very, very beautiful design. And they did give the wig caps as well as a nice little scarf to go around the hair, and that does have their logo on it. And I just love the fact that the hair, the wig itself, you know, just didn't disappoint. First impressions of working with a different company, a new company, are everything. And just, I love the fact that this one is nice, long, and full. And again, I haven't worn Mongolian hair in so long that I'm just happy to have something a little bit different. It seems similar to you guys, but to me, I love Mongolian hair. And this definitely is absolutely beautiful. This is what that scarf looks like when you take it out of the packaging with their logo that matches the box and everything else. And this is perfect. I'm about to hop in the shower in a little bit. And I'll be able to put this around my edges so when I get out, I'm still fly and popping. Go ahead and check them out. Direct link and all the details to this wig are in the description box. I'm Ashley, if you are tuning in for the first time. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches.